So do you have what you want yet in life? And that includes the small things right the way through to the bigger sort of dream. If you don't have what you want yet, then this is most definitely a video you're going to want to watch. So this video is for people who want more, they don't yet have what they want, and they would like to know how to get it. Well, as with all of my videos, I'm here to tell you that the answer is not about doing more. It's not necessarily about writing a bigger to-do list or going on another workshop to find out how to market yourself better or how to do email marketing. Those things can all be great, of course, but really the answers as to why you don't have what you want yet lie within you. You have to go inside to find them. What do I mean by that? Well, on some level, if you really fully wanted what you say you want, you would already have it, okay? And this is what most people don't understand. And if I'm working with a coaching client and they say, well, I want to have this, let's say a new car, and I'll be like, okay, so are you sure that that's what you want? I'll be, yeah, absolutely, a brand new car, I want a so and so and so and so. I'll be like, okay, are you absolutely sure that you've got no resistance to that whatsoever? And eventually, after I prod a little bit more, they start to get a bit indignant, understandably, right? Because I'm there saying the same question over and over. And the reason I do that is because they never really want it, not on all levels, okay? And I will kind of play that back to them a few weeks down the line, and they'll remember being asked those questions because it would have stood out in their minds. And I want to play it back to them because I want them to see how the two realities of what they thought they wanted and what their whole being wants are often completely different. So the next stage really is to start to identify what are the blocks, what are the parts of us that don't really want what we say we want. An example of a car, I don't know, it could be something like, actually if I got that car, I wouldn't feel good enough to drive it deep down. It could be, I'm a bit worried what my friends would say. It could be, I don't want my brother to feel insecure because I turn up in, a much nicer car than his. And these are rarely conscious things, right? This isn't the sort of thing you would sit there and think about, or at least I wouldn't. So they're hidden and unconscious reasons, but they really play out for us. And the I'm not good enough one plays out across the board for virtually all of us. I can't tell you how many times I've had to work on it for myself. And the key to understand is that you can actually change how you feel even on the subconscious level, but you have to do it before you can come into alignment with fully wanting something. And once you do, then it becomes much easier. As soon as you clear all of that stuff, all of that baggage, all of the reasons why, then you come into a place where actually you can allow it to come in. And guess what? It will then happen so effortlessly. And that doesn't mean you don't need to work to earn the money. You might well need to. But it means that money will come easier. You'll feel going out to do the work will be easy. And then you'll be able to go and choose the car, and it would just be like a piece of cake. It would just happen. Whereas if you had all those things that were blocking and were in the way, all those hidden reasons why not, then you'd probably sabotage yourself somewhere along the lines. And the same can be applied to anything. And guess what? The bigger the dream, the bigger the thing that you're wanting to create in your life, the more hidden unconscious reasons there will be that are stopping you from getting it. So this is a journey really that everyone should take. You can, by the way, you can absolutely push through your hidden unconscious reasons. You can totally do that. I did it myself 10 years ago when I was running a recruitment company. I did it, and I was, if I'm honest, I was mildly depressed. I didn't want to get out of bed in the mornings. I wasn't enjoying running the company, and yet I was the MD. So what do? You have to get yourself motivated, right? So I used NLP, I used motivational techniques. I would get myself up in the morning, and I would go from being like, oh, I can't even get out of bed, to pumping myself up so much that I'd literally sprint into work like a madman, get on the phones, I'd be telling everyone what to do. And yeah, I was leading from the front, that was great, but it wasn't congruent with who I really was and how I was really feeling. And you can do that for a while. You can push yourself through the pain barrier. You can overcome it. That's what we've been taught, right? You can make it happen. But that will take a toll. And for me, it culminated in me actually having a breakdown. I burnt out, you know, and then actually, guess what? I couldn't work for 2 years, and I had to get rid of my house, had to get rid of my car because I just couldn't afford them anymore, and basically went back to zero. So hopefully that wouldn't happen for you, but it can happen. So if you're pushing through in that way, you might want to give some serious thought to what I've been saying, because there is a much easier way. By going inside, you deal with the internal emotions, then everything can flow and come to you much easier. Okay, so that was a short video on how to get what you want. I hope that's been helpful, and you can find out much more on my website at adamtallamy.com. I'll put details at the end. If you've liked the video, please like and subscribe. And yeah, hope to see you soon. Thank you.